Hey guys, Fireborn for the win here, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 87 striker Aubameyang. I was lucky enough to pack this player in a 7.5k pack, however on the market he's around 400k as of making this video. His stats are as followed: 97 sprint speed, 96 acceleration, 80 strength, 91 finishing, 82 shot power, 81 heading, 84 ball control. On the other side, 82 dribbling, 80 short passing, 81 long shot, 90 positioning, 45 aggression, 73 awareness, and 89 reactions. So overall his card looks very solid. However, for the sake of this gameplay, I will be using him in a team of game changers, so he will have a few boosted stats here and there. So onto the gameplay. For me personally, I found Aubameyang mostly useful for latching on to through balls and sprinting past the defenders. I also found him useful from kickoff. I was able to run through defenders pretty easily, however at certain points his finishing let me down. Instead of using Aubameyang as a target man, my strategy was to pass to him and try and run through as many defenders as possible due to his high pace and high dribbling skills. However, his skill set is not a rainbow flick or roulette, it's one of the basic generic skills, so I didn't find myself using it often. I didn't really establish whether Aubameyang was amazing in the air, as I wasn't often passing it to him from crosses or through balls in the box, so I couldn't really establish that. However, the shots he did have were quite powerful and looked to be decent. He did score a goal in the air, however it was deemed offside, so I'm not really going to count that. Due to Aubameyang's high pace, I would often play through balls to him and he'd be able to sprint past the defenders with little to no effort. However, when he was 1v1 with the goalie, his finishing often let me down. However, in later games, I found it to be more consistent.
I didn't think we could fall in love, broken from star chained to our past.
For the most part, Aubameyang was able to capitalise on the space he makes by shooting. For the most part, these went in, however the few times they didn't, he was able to force a corner, which we usually capitalised on. A few of his long shots went astray, however, in the box he was a predator. In one of my games, despite having a silver left wing, I managed to score 11 goals. This was mostly due to Aubameyang having 7 goals and being able to finish for most of his chances in that game. I found out that if you can put a good ball into the box, Aubameyang will most likely finish it.
They were blinded, tried to deny us, didn't think we were following our hearts. We are breaking free, it's just you and me. We might fall apart now.
For the majority of the time, Aubameyang's strength was high and he was able to stay on his feet. When not, he usually won a foul. He did not go to ground easily, and I found that very useful when sprinting past players. Overall, I would describe Aubameyang as a fast, strong player who's good at finishing and he can capitalise on any chances he is given. The 6 main stats I've identified are pace, positioning, finishing, dribbling, aerial ability and value for money. These are the stats that I think a good player and striker in FIFA Mobile should have. I'll be rating these out of 10. So for pace, I'd definitely give Aubameyang a 10 out of 10. His 97 sprint speed definitely allows him to get past players with ease, and this has hopefully been shown in the gameplay. In terms of positioning, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. Most of the time his positioning was strong, however a few times in the box I couldn't seem to find him. This was only really apparent in box situations. At other times when he was outside the box, I could see him at all times and he was always there to pick a good pass. He only committed about 1, 2 or 3 offsides whilst I was playing with him. In terms of finishing, I'd give him an 8 out of 10 again. His finishing was mostly solid, however in the first few games it let me down quite a bit in 1v1 situations. His long shots were okay, however in the box I feel like he's better suited. He managed to score 7 goals for me in one game, which just shows how much of a good striker he is. In terms of dribbling, whilst he may have 80 dribbling, this is the one stat I didn't really like about Aubameyang. I'd give him a 6 or 7. When he wasn't sprinting, I was able to get past players easily. However, when he was sprinting, just due to his sheer pace, I didn't find it as easy to turn. So, I'd give him a 6 or 7 for that. In terms of aerial ability, I would give him a 7 or 8. I didn't really get to use him much in the air. However, from what I have seen of him in the gameplays and also playing with him by myself, I would definitely give him an 8. Overall, whilst Aubameyang is 400k, I would definitely recommend giving him a go. I'd give his value for money an 8, as I can think of a few better players that are 400k. However, he is definitely a very solid player if you want to pick him up. Thank you for watching, I've been Fireball for the win, and peace.